So I was just wondering, with this, like this being the original writings of the Constitution, where it wasn't, it's not twisted. So I was just reading this paragraph. It says, this Constitution was proved word for word against the original Constitution, housed in the archives of Washington, D.C. It is identified in spelling, I'm sorry, I misread that. It is identical, that makes more sense, in spelling, capitalization, and punctuation, and is sized in accordance with one produced by President Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, sir. Yeah, everything in there. Whenever you get one of these pocket things, they're exactly the same. It's the same. They haven't changed anything.
Right.
I mean, depending on the date. I mean, if it's 20 years from now, who knows?
Oh yeah.
Basically, if it's 20 years from now, they will have confiscated and destroyed all of these. But
it was written to protect. I mean, the founders of the country put this together to protect freedoms of the people. That's the original intent, right?
Right. Yes.
Of the Constitution.
Now that is all. I mean, it is exactly the way the original Constitution is and was up until the date that was printed. And this one is. I like the George Washington. On the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's basically any of your pocket. You put in your. Oh, I don't have my.
I got one.
But yeah, any of your pocket constitutions. Play for the camera. They're all accurate. They're all accurate. And the thing of it, what was your question about?
Well, I guess it comes down to, can we trust what it says without, that it's without trying to interpret into. I guess it's kind of like our discussion with Scalia and how he interprets or applies the Constitution. But I guess it comes down to, we need to know this ultimately, Dave. I mean, I feel like the people need to know what freedoms and rights, right? I mean,
how do we do that? They don't teach it in school. Nobody cares. Everybody cares about the Kardashians or whatever.
We take it for granted, I guess.
Nobody cares. I mean, well, no, because it's not. The millennials' parents don't know it now. They don't care about it. They care about their. Everybody is in their own little world. And and none of this stuff matters, and that's why we're in the situation we are now.
I want to bring this up too, because one thing that I thought of earlier was like when the presidential candidate says I'm a constitutionalist. I mean, to me, that's without you being in my life, I wouldn't have really thought much about that. Why? So why are they saying that? I mean, because they're saying that means something, right?
It means everything.
But the people don't understand that.
Right.
Then that doesn't mean anything to them.
Joe, I'll tell you what. When I graduated, got my diploma that said I was supposed to be smart to some degree, enough to go out and make my own way in life. I didn't know a damn thing about this stuff.
Yeah.
And that was. Ago. There's a very special, very huge